future Vision OS developer beta will get the App Store. NVIDIA, they sell GPUs, graphics processors, that are used in server farms for AI systems, like ChatGPT or something. They're probably using the NVIDIA GPUs. One of the things that all the Apple chips have in them is the Apple Neural Engine, which is really high performance. And so they use that extensively. So that implements machine learning for them. We've been hearing a lot about lately is these portable monitors that are inside glasses. I think most of them are using what's referred to as bathtub optics. So they have a projector at the top that projects into a prism, and that light is then reflected in the prism into your eye.
Hi guys, my name is Erica. I am an extended reality designer / metaverse developer. And currently right now, I'm very excited because I am working with the London Fashion Week, the company called Fashion My Metaverse, and building out an environment for them in the Unreal Engine. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of it. I'm not going to show you too much. It's coming soon and I can't give too much details away. I actually participated in the Shape XR Chef competition, and I was one of the winners. And so I wanted to share with you guys the video. If you guys haven't seen it, I think that would be kind of fun. I'm going to show you a little bit of the environment I'm building in the Unreal Engine for London Fashion Week.
Now, Erica, have you done all of your Unreal Engine work on the PC?
So I actually have an M2.
So you ran Unreal Engine on an M2?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's very.
I'm running it right now on an M2.
I'm very interested to hear about that because I've heard that people have had problems running it on Macs.
For VR in the Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, okay. What version of Unreal Engine are you using here?
5.1.
Okay.
But
so there's been improvements in moving from 5 to 5.1.
Yes, correct. I also do use twin motion as well for some of the 3D visualizations that I'll take from different models and then import them into the Unreal Engine with Unreal Engine 5.2 versus 5.1 for twin motion. So 5.1 seems to be supportive, 5.2 does not. So that's a little sneak peek.
Your rendering times and so forth. Do you find that you're doing really computationally intensive things that take a long time to run with this?
Honestly, working with the M2, I used to have a Razer R709 to render like an entire video for like production. I would say for a 2-minute video takes me about 5 minutes, where it used to take me like 15 minutes.
Oh, very interesting.
So big difference.
I'm curious how you feel about the Vision Pro, because the Vision Pro is not going to have support, at least in the near term.
Quest Pro.
Yes. So we shall see. I am excited because, first of all, I use Unity a lot. That's something that I think is really going to be beneficial for metaverse development. All these different platforms, they are extremely inclusive of Unity, but Unreal requires a lot to run it. It's going to be like a digital ecosystem, right? Like on our face. And being able to switch from both, I think is going to be beneficial. What about you? What do you think?
I think, well, I come from the stereoscopic 3D community. I do a lot of 3D photography and so forth. And, I photographed Vogue and Chanel and Maxim models and so forth in 3D. And the thing that strikes me about the Vision Pro is that when it hits the market, it is going to have the best stereoscopic 3D display that's available. And one of the nice things is that it takes up 120-degree field of view. But in terms of Unreal Engine, Apple has had some disputes with Epic Games. And so the Unreal Engine hasn't been that great in the Apple ecosystem, but it sounds like you're seeing sort of a break in the clouds there.
When it comes to VR development and trying to integrate anything that I'm trying to build from the virtual platforms and then bring them into the immersive VR environments, it has been a very difficult challenge because I use Meta's products. So they will not support the Quest software to run in sync with the Unreal Engine. So it's been a challenge. Apparently the versions that I'm working with, it has not been supported yet. I have before. That's why I've been like, no, come on, let's do this. If you guys could see around me, I've got multiple, like I've got headsets on the wall up and down.
I think perhaps the silver lining though is that Unreal Engine is open source, right? And so that doesn't preclude someone from adding that support to it.
But I think the rivalry, right? The
Yeah,
competition
yeah,
between
yeah,
Epic is, it's like, come on, guys.
yeah.
So yeah, it's just a matter of time though before that support does become kind of available. But if you guys do find anything as far as any way around that, please let me know, because that would literally be so helpful. It would be
Can you,
great.
can you show us any of your fashion stuff?
So I'm not allowed to show it until
Oh,
next
okay.
week, because next week is fashion week
I
for
see.
London.
So you've taken the fashion models. I'm sort of interested in this because I've done some fashion photography in 3D.
Yeah.
And so you've taken the fashion models and you've created like an avatar version of them, correct?
Actually, no, they're real 3D scans of people. They've
Okay.
photo scanned through photogrammetry.
Okay. So are you able to animate those models?
Yes.
Can you please come back once you're able to show us this stuff? Because
Absolutely.
I would be fascinated by that to see it.
Actually go on my social media. I have a little bit of a sneak peek of one of the renders myself, where they actually scanned me in London and I walked in and they used Mixamo to animate me. So yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, Eureka, thank you so much for joining us today. I mean, you
Oh,
opened
it's
our
fascinating.
eyes. Yeah, amazing.
Thanks for having me, guys. I've had a great time. Yeah, I'll give you guys the link and you guys can go check that out. I also have the contest video and then also my app as well on there. So if you guys want to see that, I don't want to
Sure.
take too much time, but
We've
yeah.
got, I think we've got the time, right, Dominique?
Probably about 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So do you guys want to see the video?
I'm sorry to have so many questions for Erica here, but I think
I
she
think
is
this is
fascinating.
great. Yeah,
Just
I
so
mean,
fascinating.
this is amazing. I mean, I totally, yeah, I feel like this is what we are looking for, which is we want different types of people, different talents to join. And so our weekly news.
So guys, I'm so super excited. The challenge today is to build an app for your smart house.
We have different environments inside a house that it's already been pre-built. And we also have a little bit of avatar because watching media and entertainment is a social experience.
Is everybody ready? And the clock starts now.
Yeah, so that was a blast. Thank you guys so much for having me and thanks for letting me share my projects. It's been awesome. I'm definitely going to be here and more active. Absolutely. This was a great time. You guys are
Great.
awesome.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a couple of years and
Wow.
so now we are kind of like want more people to join us.
That's so cool. I just came across you guys.
Does anyone else have anything?
Using testing with AI to run test cases. This here is Testum. So Testum is what normally like developers and testers use to test their software. You can write like your test cases for using AI. For example, a login screen, you can see it generates using JavaScript code, like asynchronous code, and it just generates it for you. Well, it makes your life easier. Yeah, it's a great tool to have for testing your software.
And by the way, Jamie, he joined us, and I can tell you, I saw his work about Xcode, and actually he just in Cupertino, right? You are in Cupertino now. He flight from where?
Miami.
Miami, yeah. Now he's in Cupertino. He was joining Apple's, like a lab.
You do a lot of YouTube videos, don't you? Because I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos, and when your logo came up, I just immediately recognized it.
The tutorial is amazing.
As soon as they released the developer kit or Vision OS beta, I think everybody should learn how to create for it. So I just started to make videos within the last 2 months when they did it, just to teach everybody, because anybody can learn. So just dive in and just let's learn together.
Kind of follow Jamie's tutorial, and I create one, and I find it's amazing, and I really love like the way you teach. Like, oh, this is like the time that you need to figure it out, and later on, you know, you have a little flashy, and then show the answer. And
But
Jim
like what I
always,
do is
yeah.
every Sunday, I call it spatial Sundays. So every Sunday to force myself to learn something new and then teach people something new.
Yeah, that's the same
Cool.
same like principle for me. Before I spend Saturday morning 4 hours, I learn one skill and I eat lunch. And afternoon, I start creating YouTube video. No matter whether I remember or not, I just show. Okay, thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.